I want to show you about customers and their balances, how you can see how much they owe you, how you can charge on account, and so on. To start, we will create a new customer. Let's call this customer Tropic Country Store. We don't need to fill in much, but if we want to let them charge on account, we need to enable allow charge account. We can set what their terms are, and we can also customize this in the settings. 30 days from day of invoice or the end of month plus 15 days. Those are in our settings. So we'll have this one to be 30 days. And how much is their credit limit? How much they can charge until they have to make a payment. We'll make this 500. Now if we search for the customer, it'll come up, Tropic Country Store. You can select it, and now we can do a sale for this customer. When you want to finish this sale, you have to select how they're paying, cash. Also in the settings, we can add checks or banks if we want. By default, we have cash and on account. On account is that they owe it to you still, so we will put this. In this case, we would say that they paid $50 and the rest is on account, so it's 175 that still remains to be paid. I can enter it here, and then press enter and then go to save. Or the same thing happens if I just press the space bar. It enters the 175 and it has already clicked save for me. And then I click save one more time. And now if we open this bill, it shows that $50 was paid and $175 is on account, which is due in 30 days. Now, the invoice, we can view it, and it also shows here how much was paid cash, how much was on account, and the day that it is due. It's customizable what you want to put on the receipt. So this one shows that 175 is due on this receipt, and their total account balance is also 175. So you can show it or not. It depends what you want. You can customize it. Now, if we want to view the customer's information, we see right here that they owe us $175, but let's say we want to see the details of it. We can just click the 175. It takes us to the customer screen in the AR tab. Now, if we click the customer name, it also brings us to the same customer screen, but in the edit tab. So we can also just click the tabs here to go to what we want to see. In the AR tab, this is where all the on account things, payments that are made to the account, only those things show up here. So if this customer bought something cash, it will not show up in here. Accounts receivables is specifically for what went on account, what kind of payments did they make, and so on. So we'll come back here in a second. Let's receive a payment for this customer. They paid us $50 and we want to apply it to this bill. So this bill, they are still due 175. After the payment, they will only be due 125. Go to tender. They pay cash. And then we will go back to the same AR information. We see that they're due $50 less now. And now we have a payment and an invoice. From here we can do view statement. If you want to give the customer a printout, this is a good thing that you can give them. It shows them the exact detail of their purchase, their payments, and so on that went on the account. That's what the statement does. If you want to only show bills that have due amounts, you can use the get open balance checkbox, and it will only show invoices and how much those invoices are due. show invoice details is that it shows like this, where it shows all the details of the invoice or the payment right on the statement itself. The other thing you can do, this is the AR screen. In the activity screen, you can see all activity of this customer. And so if they have a cash invoice, if they have an order that they left the deposit on, that all shows up here. So you can, if you want to see all activity of the customer, then this is a good place to look. Now you can also see in the customer list how much the customers owe you, but once you have hundreds of customers, it's maybe doesn't help that much. You can quickly see if they owe you something, and when you open the customer, you can also see it here. You can see their AR balance is 125 and their total sales amount, which is without GST, but the AR balance is the full amount that they owe you. Now, if you want to see more details about what customers owe you, there's a report for that under reports, and then account receivable, aged account receivables, open balance. And if you just click as of today, it shows you all your customers, what they owe you, and if it's past due, if it's current, and so on. You see all of it here. So if I wanted to know who owes me money that they should have already paid, I can just sort here by past due, and it shows me which ones owe me the most that is not current. So the ones that are current means they need to pay within the next 30 days. But once it goes into the 0 to 30, 31 to 60, and so on, that means that it's not current. It has already been due. It's already past due. And so you can easily see the total past due, or you can even see how much of it is 0 to 30 days, 31 to 60, and so on. So there is a future due that is not showing here now, but that is if I had manually went and set the due date to a future date, then it would come up in here. And I can do that in the same tender screen when I charge on account. And then it would come in here and it would show what they are due today or past due in this total due column. But the total outstanding always is the full number. So that's the full number of what people owe you. If there is anything future due, then this total due would be less, but now it's the same as a total outstanding. So in this way, you can see customers, they can charge on account, they can do a payment to their account, and you get a full record, a full history of what they owe you.